Hello. One of the things that unfortunately is often overlooked with an organization's commitment to going global are the cycles and the evolution that the organization will experience. It's not simply once the board of directors has committed to going global that one flips a switch and within 6 months the organization is on the ground in 20 or 30 or more countries. It takes many years to expand to a number of countries. However, there is a pattern and there is a cycle of evolution that, if you keep in mind up front at the beginning of the going global planning process, is of help as you go through the different cycles. First of all, there's at least 3 different levels of evolution and development if you're going global. The first is a developing program in a country that is very fundamental, your start, your outreach to a country. And then if you're successful, within a few years, a second stage of development becomes a stable level of programming for your organization within that country, where you're doing more programming, you have more industry and member involvement, you've started to get more press attention, and your efforts are more stable and have promise of success and long-term development. And through time, if fortunate enough, you reach a developed stage within a country where within that country there are ideas and programming which can be of benefit to your entire global network of members at that point. It doesn't necessarily have to come from the headquarters organization anymore, but that if you are able to nurture the development of your organization in these different countries, at some point, hopefully and with fortune, they will be able to take the lead on certain projects or programs in a sharing of information internationally, which will benefit your entire industry. One last thing from experience I want to share with the cycles of evolution, which I think is critically important. And there's a lot of discussion about who you find to work with in different countries, which has been addressed by a different video on the website. However, it was not addressed from a standpoint of cycles of volunteer and in-country leadership. It's one thing to find the right people to work with at the start of efforts internationally in a country, people with same altruistic vision, with trust, and who will conduct your business with integrity and work with you. But as volunteer leadership changes, as staff leadership changes in different countries, I'd simply share a cycle of evolution is to make sure that you bring those new people up to date on the development and the goals and the working relationships and processes, so that that country does not miss a beat where you have to go back and reinvent information or reinvent the process of working with the people of your organization in that country. If you can address that up front, if you can plan for that and be aware of it as your organization goes through these cycles of evolution in other countries, then you're much better served. Your working relationship will continue to be very constructive with your in-country colleagues, and it's something I simply urge you to keep in mind, in addition to recognizing these different cycles of evolution and the long-term development efforts that your organization undertakes and its commitment to going global. Thank you.